Well, hello there. It's David Bayer in Portland, Oregon. I forgot where I was for a moment. Bayer on marketing, and today we're talking about another of the 7 mistakes that most local businesses are making with their advertising. The topic today, not understanding the true value of a customer. So this is a constant problem. It's a problem that I have as a small business owner. I don't think about this a lot, and I think most small business owners don't consider the true value of their customers when they are thinking about their advertising or marketing expenditures. So let's just dive right into this. Customers are like the other assets in your company. So you need to remember that a customer is coming in to your establishment or engaging with your business in response to an ad that you put out there, but it's an asset that builds over time. And presuming that you are a business that is going to be able to sell to that customer again and again and again, well, that customer has more value than that single purchase that they made in response to the ad. So they have a value over their lifetime is the point that we want to discuss here. Daily deals, things like Groupon or Living Social, for many of us small business owners, have given us a really inaccurate understanding of customer value. And this is something that I think has made it more difficult to understand what the true value of a customer is. A daily deal is intended to bring in new customers, introduce new customers to an establishment. But what we have found is that many small businesses have gone out there, said, we're going to give you a special offer for that first time you come into the business, and there's a lot of window shopping. There's a lot of coupon clipping customers out there who will never come back to do any work with that business. And as a result, the business is overwhelmed with new customers for a very finite period of time and does not get the great value out of those marketing engagements with the daily deal sites. It's not been a great outcome, this experiment, and we're already seeing, the downfall of businesses like Google, where their model just does not work for businesses in the long run. So this is something I think we're going to be finding we'll move past, and we will get a more accurate read on the true value of customers when we stop using these daily deal sites. As a consumer, I love them, but as a business owner, I don't. Now, customer value helps make better decisions about the value of a marketing campaign. This is a really important key that most of us as business owners don't think. We look at the price tag and we think, uh-oh, that, $1,500 expense to get that ad out there needs to bring in $1,500 right away for it to pay for itself. What we don't consider is that maybe it brings in $600 or $700 or $800 in purchases immediately, but that those customers who made those purchases initially in response to that ad will come back again and again and spend more. And so we need to recognize that those customers have a lifetime value, and the only way we were going to get them in the door the first time was because we placed that marketing piece out there in public for them to see and respond to. So we may not have made our money back on that initial expenditure right away, but the lifetime value of those customers is going to far outweigh the expense on that marketing campaign. Also, it helps us design offers to target people who will have a better lifetime value. So the idea here is that we want to consider how a campaign positions itself, positions our business, and calls the right people to the right sort of action. So if we're going to introduce somebody to our business for the first time, we want to make sure that we set them up as individuals who are going to be repeat customers as a result of the offer they responded to. So we want to have offers out there that say something along the lines of, engaging somebody on an ongoing basis. So, uh, introducing the idea of a subscription package, or incentivizing them to respond and give you their contact information, their email address, to continue with special follow-up offers and get them in on an ongoing basis, a call to action on a regular basis to come back and engage in more business with you. So we want to make sure that we are capitalizing every opportunity to re-engage with them once we have engaged in this initial marketing expenditure that we're considering. Now, how do you calculate a customer value? Well, let me give you one formula, and this is going to work for a lot of businesses, but it won't work for all businesses because it really depends on your business model. If your business model, for example, is, you sell t-shirts at a street fair, well, that's not going to be a type of business that you'll be able to calculate based on this equation that we have here. So you calculate a lifetime value of a customer by first looking at the average value of a customer spending to date. So if you know that Joe Schmo spent $600 over the course of the last 1 year, and you know that you're going to have an expected lifespan for a customer based on your understanding of your typical clientele in your business or in your industry if you're a new business, then you will be able to calculate the lifetime value of that customer. Does that make sense? So you're looking at not just the person's initial expense, but what their lifetime value is by looking at these two variables: how much they've spent so far to date, and then multiplying that by their expected lifespan. Now again, this is not going to work for every sort of business, but the majority of businesses out there which are set up to have recurring engagements with the same people, it is going to mean you'll be making decisions about your marketing and your advertising in a far more effective, smarter, and more efficient way when you consider a customer's lifetime value. So that's tip number 2 when it comes to reviewing the 7 mistakes most local businesses are making with their advertising. If you haven't yet seen our full report on all 7 mistakes, there's a link above or below or to the right or to the left of this video, wherever you may be watching it, and you can download it right now by clicking on that link and entering your email address. And I look forward to helping you through all of these mistakes and avoiding all of these mistakes. So if you haven't seen all of the videos in this series yet, please do take time to watch through them, and go ahead and download that report. And I look forward to seeing you very soon again in another one of this video series. This is David Baer with Baer on Marketing in Portland, Oregon. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to engaging with you again soon.